What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So the Saints have done their first major move in free agency. Of course, as you guys seen, we re-signed offensive tackle James Hurst to a 3-year deal, but that isn't the biggest thing we did today. We actually managed to strike a deal with quarterback Jameis Winston, and this is coming just a day after all-time great NFL Hall of Fame legend quarterback Drew Brees, the greatest Saint to ever exist, retired. He hung the cleats up, and the Saints knew that they needed to do something at quarterback very quickly. But this isn't the only option they have. There's going to be a really big competition between Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill. But this shows me that the New Orleans Saints are not sold on either of them. I think Taysom Hill will be kept around in his normal role if Jameis Winston does win the starting job, but there's going to be a really interesting competition to see who is going to be the starting quarterback of the New Orleans Saints next season. So for Jameis Winston, he gets a $12 million one-year prove-it deal, but I've heard that that $12 million is not what it's all staked up to be. Some people are like, they're going to be $12 million short of the cap that they already don't have. No, it's going to be a very, very, very small deal, probably like $2 or $3 million, extremely close to the Cam Newton deal, but that $12 million is going to be heavily incentives-based. So if he goes to the Super Bowl, he gets a couple extra $1 million added. If he goes to the playoffs, he gets a couple million extra dollars added. Stuff like that will be incentivized on his contract to get him more money. If Jameis Winston hits that $12 million threshold, everybody on the team is going to be very happy because that means real big things happen. So, crab legs 9,000, the crab legs in Ader, Jameis Winston, the Uber driver menace to society, has made his way back to the New Orleans Saints for another season on a one-year prove-it deal. Oh, God. I'm not going to edit this, so please ignore that. A one-year prove-it deal. So I'm very excited about that. So, Jameis Winston, let's go over his career stats real quick because I think some of you guys don't understand how talented of a quarterback Jameis is. He, in his career, since 2015, sitting on the bench in 2020, has 19,812 yards, 121 passing touchdowns, 88 interceptions, and an 86.9 passer rating average throughout the entire year of his career. His best year was in 2016, where Jameis really started to pop off with a 4,090 passing yard season, 28 touchdowns to 18 interceptions, and an 86.1 quarterback rating. In 2019, he had a very good but very bad season, throwing for 5,109 yards, one of the only, I believe, 6 players to ever do that. He also threw 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions with an 84.3 passer rating. A lot of people blow up that 30 interception stat as it's something that has never been seen before. It doesn't happen often. It really doesn't. Jameis Winston, I think, was the first quarterback to ever go 30 for 30 or the second, something like that. But he still went 30 for 30, but I don't believe it's as blown up as people say it is. I've talked about this before. Jameis Winston is a great quarterback. He just is a little bit reckless and tries to force things a little too much. And when you pair that personality trait with a Bruce Arians run offense that is literally statistically shown to increase the percentage of an interception thrown for a quarterback's first year, go look at Carson Palmer's statistics. It shows it. It's pretty insane that people hold that over his head so much. I think that a player with a raw skill set as amazing as Jameis is, you have to be special to throw for 5,000 yards. You have to be special to throw for 30 touchdowns in the NFL. He was able to do that. If he can utilize this fantastic, amazing, straight-up awesome coaching staff he has in Sean Payton and company, I think that he can use these weapons on this team, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Traquan Smith, Deontay Harris, all of these great players we have, not to mention the players we might get in free agency or the draft. I think he has a really good setup to actually perform as an NFL starting quarterback if he does win that job against Taysom Hill. Keep in mind, Taysom Hill is going to be there. It is going to be a problem for us if we want Jameis to start. Taysom Hill will do what he'll try to do what he needs to do to take that starting job. It's all up to them to duke it out in camp. I trust whatever decision Sean Payton and company makes. They will not start a player just based off of their sheer name or their popularity. They are a best player starts kind of coaching staff, and that is what we need for this situation. So, Jameis Winston, welcome back to the New Orleans Saints. I'm glad that we didn't have to break the bank for him. Jameis Winston could have went and got more money somewhere else. I promise you that. He could have been a starting quarterback and got more money somewhere else, but he wanted to play for the New Orleans Saints, and the New Orleans Saints wanted him back, and we got him back. So, like I said, very excited. I want to see what that LASIK eye surgery does for him, because that actually could have been a really big reason that he threw 30 interceptions. If you don't have bad eyesight, I don't think you really have room to talk here, because, dude, if your eyesight is bad, the world just looks different. I'm not trying to make excuses for Jameis, but LASIK eye surgery, Jameis could be a different breed. So Jabu is back. Very excited. Like I said, it's going to be a very interesting training camp. Like, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of the most interesting training camps we have seen in a long time, because the New Orleans Saints haven't had a quarterback controversy since 2006. We have always known who our starting quarterback was going to be year in and year out for the last decade and a half. So this is going to be the first offseason where we're going to really see a bunch of moving parts, and we're really going to see an interesting duel at the quarterback position. And while I do miss Drew Brees, and while I am very sad that he's retiring, I do want to see this battle, and I'm really interested to see how the Saints handle this. Will we be a playoff team next year with either Jabu or Taysom at the starting quarterback helm? That's left to be seen, but I'm very excited to see it. The New Orleans Saints are, I believe, 8-1 without Drew Brees over the last 2 years, so that should take a load off your guys' shoulder. I mean, we were winning games with Teddy Bridgewater, who actually got carried by the defense over that 5-game span when he went 5-0. So I'm very confident in this team's ability to at least be a wild card team with a new quarterback at the helm. Like I said, when you lose a veteran like Drew Brees, an all-time great like Drew Brees, you lose a lot of IQ, you lose a lot of talent, you lose a lot of experience, but I think Jameis Winston has what it takes to lead this team a bit further into the playoffs. He came in one time during the playoff game this year and threw a 56-yard bomb to Traquan Smith. That's what we're going to be seeing this year. A quarterback with some legitimate arm strength. He might throw a couple more interceptions, but I think I'm willing to take that trade-off for the fact that this dude has a damn rocket launcher as an arm. Jameis Winston can throw a 50, 60, 70 air yard ball. He has a massive arm. He's a lot more athletic than he was back in Tampa. He's no longer a fat ass. This dude right here is ready to play some football. He got his eyes fixed. He has an arm cannon, and he has a damn... He's not fat anymore. He's not super fat. He's athletic. So I'm very excited to see what this dude does. I really hope he gets his opportunity to start. I really hope he beats out Taysom Hill, in all honesty. I'm ready to see some Jameis. But let me know down in the comment section below what you think about the quarterback controversy. Who do you want to start, Jameis or Taysom? Now that Jameis got re-signed and Taysom is on a couple-year contract, it's going to be really cool to see what happens from here on out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I will see you boys in the next one. Adios. 3 days straight, baby. Let's keep going. Saints make moves.